Hello, my beautiful spiritual bandits, and today we're going to be talking about something very important. Today we're going to be talking about the angel numbers. If you've been seeing them, of course, make sure, first off, let's just start the video off by saying, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, all that in a bag of chips. And of course, I'm the Red Gypsy, and I am going to be your host today. But my beautiful spiritual bandits, if you guys see the angel numbers, I know if you've seen them on plates, if you've seen them on your phone, when you look at them, I'm here to tell you exactly what's going on. So a lot of times we'll see 111 or we'll see 000, and those are some of the first numbers that you'll see. These all are some type of guidance. It's some type of guidance of the angels that are trying to contact you, trying to speak to you, trying to let you know what's going on. This has a lot to do with divine numerology. It has a lot to do with if you have any type of lineage or any type of things of that nature. The angel numbers, I used to not see them. I remember when I first saw them, and it was way back in the beginning, and I was traveling all the way across, and I was going to Sequoia National Forest. And what I realized for sure is that the angel numbers are a trip. Some angel numbers I'm going to briefly go through, and I'm going to give you guys basic descriptions of these numbers. First off, we're going to talk about angel number 111. What does it mean? Why are we seeing it? Angel number 111 has to do with manifestation. It has to do with new beginnings, but it also has to do with the number 1, which is the individual, which is the person. And when you see angel number 111, it is some type of new journey, something new that is beginning, something that you're manifesting that is coming, right? So when we see 111, it has a lot to do with some type of new beginning or something that we are manifesting. And the cool thing about 111, whenever you see this number, you want to have a positive mindset. You want to think positive because the angels are taking a screenshot of your thoughts. The angels are monitoring and, okay, well, where are your thoughts when you see this number? Try to keep your thoughts positive whenever you see this number. Because your thoughts truly do create reality, and the number 111, it correlates with the tarot card, the Magician. So when you see angel number 111, start thinking about everything you want, but positive, like anything you want, positive, because it has a lot to do with the creator at the beginning, right? The next number that we're going to be talking about is 222. Angel number 222 has a lot to do with duality, okay? It has to do with the yin and the yang. And when we see angel number 222, typically there could be a new person that you meet. There could be a certain relationship that has some type of significance in your life that the universe wants you to pay attention to. 222 is all about partnerships, whether it's problems with partnerships or it's a partnership that has some type of emotional connection to it. And that's the thing. When you see angel number 222, don't be surprised if you go to the store or you go somewhere and you meet someone randomly and then you have this type of bond, or there's someone who reaches out to you. There's a relationship the universe wants you to pay attention to because there's some type of spiritual significance, whether it's a spiritual lesson or whether there's some type of growth that can come out of the connection. And that's the thing, is that angel number 222, it also has a lot to do with you meeting the universe in the middle, okay? Because the universe will provide, right? The universe will give us things. The universe will give us tools to manifest. But with angel number 222, sometimes we have to meet the universe in the middle. We have to put ourselves out there a little bit more. We have to truly evidence the miracle. We have to let ourselves be more present and make that next step. Take that leap of faith. The next number that we're going to be talking about is 333. Angel number 333 has a lot to do with our choices, and it has a lot to do with group settings. So if you're in a group of people, right, and you're around like a group of 3, because it correlates to the tarot card, the 3 of Cups. Okay, so you're in a group of people, and you start saying things or talking about a certain person. The universe definitely wants you to know with angel number 333 is that they are watching. So if you are gossiping about a person or you're talking negatively about a person, it doesn't serve you. And the universe does not want you to feed into that gossip or any of that low vibrational energy. Angel number 333 is also a message that the angels are near you. So it's meaning that if you have questions or you're like, oh, you're not sure which route to take, you're not sure which way to go, ask the angels for clarity, because the number 3 is a God number. It represents past, present, and future. So if you're able to communicate like, okay, angels, help me with this. I need clarity on this. Angel number 333 is also, it asks you to balance yourself, meaning your mind, body, and your soul. Because sometimes our mind can think one thing, right? Our body can think another thing, and our soul knows another thing. So angel number 333 calls us to be more present, calls us to be more in tune with how our mind, body, and soul is feeling. And that's the thing, is that sometimes we need to have that inner clarity, and we have to have that consciousness to be present and be present with our thoughts. Because sometimes we can be scattered, we can be all over the place, and we're not really listening to ourselves. I like to call it our queen voice or your king voice. Sometimes our queen and our king voice knows better, doesn't know better, but knows best for us, right? It's our intuition, and we choose to ignore it. So sometimes you have to balance all those elements out, because we have outside sources and external extremities can sometimes influence our decisions. And sometimes those decisions aren't for our greater good. Okay. The next number that we're going to be talking about is 444. 444 is a pay attention number. 444 is a number that calls you to be alert and to be mindful of what's going on around you. If you have certain things that you have this feeling that something is going to happen, or sometimes 444 is a warning that the angels are with you and that you're protected, and whatever you're about to go through, the angels are right there. There may be some things that you still need to learn on your spiritual journey, but angel number 444 is a direct indicator that something is about to happen and you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to what's about to happen, because there's something that needs your attention. There's something that you need to know. Now, it's not a number that I'm going to say that you need to worry, but sometimes it's a warning. Sometimes it's like, okay, you need to really look at this. This is something that you need to take the time to understand. Sometimes also angel number 444 is like a direct indicator. If you feel called, if there's a creative idea, angel number 444 is that indicator that you need to act upon it. You need to move forward, because the universe is giving you an idea, or they're giving you some type of inclination to move towards this thing. Act on it. Act on it immediately, because angel number 44 is that guidance. It is the angels trying to say that this is what you need to move forward upon. Right place, right time. 444. For a solid foundation. How many pillars do we need for a table to be solid? We need 4. So this has to do with foundations. It has to do with communication. It has to do with something that you need to pay attention to that is calling your attention. And that's angel number 444. Angel number 555. What does it mean, right? Angel number 555 has a lot to do with change. Whether it is a bad change or a good change, it's literally like a change. Sometimes we can be going through situations in our life that are difficult or are rough. And then we'll see angel number 555. And there will be some type of energetic shift, or there'll be some type of change. Angel number 555 can either mean sometimes we are going through a change that is kind of difficult and it may be uncomfortable at this time, but it's for our greater good. What we don't understand is sometimes we go through these chapters and these periods of rain because there's something that we have to be prepared for that we may not be prepared for yet, right? So angel number 555 has a lot to do with change. You may be going through a rough time or a rough period, and you see this number, it's saying, okay, there's going to be a change. The angels are creating blessings on a huge spectrum for you. But it's that understanding, okay, things are going to change. And sometimes also angel number 555 can be a feeling of dissatisfaction. It can relate to the 5 of Cups tarot card, meaning something doesn't go as planned, or you could lose something. You could lose a phone. There's something that you're losing. There's some type of change. There's some type of old that is shedding away. And that's what angel number 555 means, because it correlates with the number and the vibration of 5, which is all about change, which means that you're gonna lose things. But in order to have good things in our life, we have to lose what does no longer serve us. Sometimes we can be doing something that we know is not serving us. And we'll see it. We'll look at our phone and we'll see angel number 555. That is the universe telling you, you need to let this go. You need to move on. You need to move forward. But you're continuing to give your energy to something that no longer serves you. So that's angel number 555. Angel number 666. Okay, so angel number 666 sometimes gets a bad rap. But the number 6, actually, if you look at it, it looks like a woman with a baby, right? Because it represents the family. It looks like a woman with a stomach. It represents the family. It represents unions. It represents the 6 of Cups tarot card, which is reconciliation, which is remembering of a good time with someone from the past. You could get a message from someone from your past. You could get a message from someone from your past. You could have a really good time with someone from your past and just have some deja vu. The 6 of Cups tarot card, it's all about remembering a certain time from the past. Or you could come across something that reminds you of the past. Angel number 666 also has to do with the family. So if you are like having a good time with your family and, you know, say you go on a trip and you see angel number 666 and it's just like you have the best trip. You're like, oh man, I remember when I was a kid, we had a trip just like this. And it's like angel number 666 has a lot to, that's exactly what the angel number 666 has to do with. Sometimes it can also correlate with bad memories from the past. If we stumble across someone who brings up some old parts of ourselves that we don't necessarily associate with or don't necessarily like anymore. Angel number 666 can also be that direct indicator. Okay, you're going to be reminded of a time that you wasn't really that, you know, wasn't a good time for you. But it has a lot to do with some things in our past and also old memories and thoughts that come full circle, full surface. That's angel number 666, which if you also, I would recommend looking up the 6 of Cups tarot card. That will really help you understand the angel number 666. And when you see it, you'll know exactly. You'll know exactly what it correlates to. Especially if you go across your day and you start adding these numbers up, right? You see 222. And then you say 666. And then you're like, okay, well now I know that there's going to be someone from my past who's going to be reaching out to me. I'm telling you guys, if you use these numbers and you really pay attention and you have that consciousness and that awareness, these numbers are direct indicators to what is going to be happening. But you have to know the numbers. You have to understand. And that's the thing, is that you'll see things coming a lot earlier. But anyway, next number, 777. Okay, the angel number 777 is going to correlate with the Wheel of Fortune tarot card, which has to do with our luck. It has to do with our fortune. It has to do with things going our way and things not going our way. So when we see angel number 777, there's two things we can expect. We can either expect good luck, a lot of good luck, or we can expect some bad luck, which is minor delays. Like, say you get caught in traffic and you have this concert that you wanted to go to, and literally you're driving there and you see 777, and then bam, there's like an accident and there's just cars back to back. And you're like, oh man, I don't think we're going to make it. That would be angel number 777. Another time where you can see 777 is when you meet someone and you have very good luck. Like, this person either has opportunities for you, or there's some type of thing, or you come across something that is just a very fortunate and abundant situation, and you were just happen to be right there at the right time. 777 also sometimes calls us to go within, calls us to really think more about what we are giving our energies to, but also time of isolation, time of study, time of understanding, that we need to develop more and we may need to invest more in higher learning. And that's why it also correlates with the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy, and it has to do with isolation, reflection. So, and that is also the number 7 tarot card in the deck. That is what it all correlates. It's all connected. I'm telling you guys. So when you see angel number 777, you could either expect good fortune or you can expect bad fortune, or there's some type of call within that you need to take time with yourself. We're going to do angel number 888. So angel number 888 can mean two of which things. Either you're going to come across some type of financial abundance and some type of financial success, or there could be some type of financial loss. And that's the thing, is people don't realize when you see 888, sometimes it means that, yeah, there's going to be money that you're going to receive. You're going to come across a situation, whether it's in your work or a friend gives you just some money to give you money, or your parents, or whatever situation you guys are in. you're going to be coming across some type of money, right? In some scenarios, that is correct. In some other aspects, you could be losing money. You could lose money. And what I mean by that, you could just act recklessly with your money. And then say that you're going to the casino, or you're going somewhere, or you're splurging, or you're spending too much and you know it, and you see that number. It's like that call, like, okay, universe wants you to get your finances together, because your financials could also directly affect your mental health. So sometimes when you splurge, or you're doing something of that nature, later on you could be like, oh man, I shouldn't have bought that. Now I'm not going to have enough for this, or this and this. So sometimes when we see angel number 888, it has to do with us paying attention. If you have debts, if you have things you're not taking care of, it's time to get that stuff together. And also, there could, on the positive polarity, there could be money that's coming. You could be coming upon some abundance. Either way, the number 8 is the vibration and the frequency of abundance. So when you see that number 888, if you say that you're going to some type of business thing, that's a good indicator you're about to really cash out. The universe is about to give you back some good karma. And that's the thing, is that sometimes this number can be great luck, or sometimes it can be a bad omen. It just really depends. And number 888 also has to do with patterns. If you ever catch yourself in a pattern, say that you're doing something that you used to do, and you see this number, it's like, oh, it's that 8, because it's in that infinite loop. And that's the thing. Another thing about 888, guys, that I want you guys to think about is sometimes you can focus on lack too much. You want to bring your mind back to abundance. You want to bring your mind back to there's enough. I have enough. I may not have all the finer things. I may not have all these great, crazy things, but vibrationally, you need to put your mind that there's plenty. That's the thing. When we focus on lack, we attract it. That's the law of attracting. You focus on what you do not have, you will attract that into your life. You complain about things, and you will only create more things to complain about. So when you see this number, put your mind back to abundance, or take care of your finances, or stop or close a pattern, because the number 8 also illuminates to the moon card, which is the 8th in the tarot deck. Patterns, fears, things that are going on, things that we know that are there that we do not want to take care of. Sometimes with debt, we can let that pile up and we act like it's not a big deal when it is. So if you also have worries about money, that is something you need to release, because it is blocking your abundance. It is blocking your success. Okay? 999. Okay, what does it mean? All right, 999 is a number of completion. It's a number of endings, and it's a number of also renews. It's a cycle, right? Now, in Egyptian culture, and especially with a lot of the old 16th century occultists, a lot of them say that we live our lives in cycles of 9. Okay? And that's how they would go about it. There's cycles of 9 in chapters in our life. So sometimes we go through some type of ending or some type of change that may be painful, but it's something that's coming to an ending. So whenever I see this number, I'm like, okay, universe, what do you want me to complete? What is coming to an end? What is closing? And then there'll be under other indicators that the angels, I'll be able to understand. But the thing is, sometimes whenever you see this number, there's something that's calling to your attention that you need to close out. There's a cycle that no longer serves you that is going to be ending. Okay? And the universe wants you to complete it. The universe wants you to close it out. Because the number 999, it's a cycle. It's truly a cycle that is coming to a close. It also correlates with that death card. So you could be going through a whole new change. Something that is closing out for a new to begin, death, rebirth. 9 is rebirth, it's endings, it's closure. Okay? We're going to go into this final number before I end this video. And you guys have any questions about these numbers, or any questions about how to use the numbers in order to figure out what exactly the angels are trying to communicate with you? Because a lot of times I see videos upon these numbers and they're not telling you, okay, like how do we understand what the universe is trying to communicate with us? Because we don't just receive one number. You may see one number, maybe on one day, but most of the time you're going to see multiple numbers. So if you're able to use these numbers and really decipher what the universe is trying to communicate with you and put all the elements together, you'll have a better understanding of what is coming towards you. And it causes you to be more aware. Because I'm telling you guys that there is more, okay? And I know that, a lot of people are going to comment on mysticism and things of that nature, but I'm going to tell you right now that there is more. Okay, there's more. The universe, there's so much more. But we're going to be talking about the angel number 000. This is the final number I'm going to talk about. Now, there are other numbers, master number 11, master number 22, that I can get into on another video. But I'm going to be talking about angel number 000. Now, in India, angel number 000 was the first number that they even considered even a number. It was just the first number. Now, a lot of people think, okay, number 1 was the first number. No, number 0 was the first number. Okay? And the 0 is the beginning and the ends of all, right? Because it's infinite. It's a circle. It's a loop. Circle of life, right? So with the Fool card, which I have hanged up on a tapestry, the Fool card is actually, that's the number 0 in the tarot deck. You go, and if you buy a tarot deck, you go, it's number 0. That's the number of the Fool card. Now, the Fool card has a lot to do with embarking on a new journey. Now, the 0 is the beginning, and it is the end of all, right? So whenever you see 000, it's direct guidance that you are starting a new path, that you are starting something new, something you're taking a leap of faith on. It may be a new job, it may be a trip, it may be a new relationship. Whenever you see angel number 000, it is that light-hearted, playful energy of the Fool. Which the Fool, he has a hacky sack and he's on a cliff, right? And that cliff, he's pretty close to the edge of the cliff. But all he has is a dog for protection and guidance, right? He has all he needs. And he knows that he can fall off the cliff, but he's still choosing to proceed to go on. So you may not have all the answers, but you're choosing to go about this and you're choosing to move forward on your journey regardless of that. It's a direct indicator and it's a direct follow through from the universe. Okay, you're on a new path right now. You're starting something new, but we're with you. And a lot of the times, angel number 000 as well could be guidance. Sometimes, there's situations we don't want to take that leap of faith on. We don't want to take that risk on. Or we're going to go into this, we're going, blind eye, not knowing the whole story. And there's something that's going to happen that we're going to realize, okay, maybe we shouldn't have took that leap of faith. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. It's a lesson to be learned. So whenever you see angel number 000, it's a direct indicator that you may be going into something that you don't know all the elements that are into play. Okay? And sometimes it's either a bad situation or it's a good situation that you're going head first in. Sometimes it leads to, abundance. Sometimes it leads to you're in a McDonald's parking lot throwing up. So I'm being straight up, guys. Sometimes the angel number 000, it is good or it is bad. Because there's something that we're taking a leap of faith on that we don't know all the elements that are at play. But it is direct guidance, and your 0 is also a God's number. So it's saying that the universe is with you regardless of whatever happens, and you have all that you need. Anyway, guys, that's the angel numbers. I will be going into the other angel numbers regarding 1111, all those in a bag of chips. But I want to tell you guys is that really start to apply, start to understand the numbers more, because you'll be able to put the pieces together. It'll help you, and you'll realize that your connection is a lot stronger than you realize. So if you are curious and you stumbled upon this video regarding the angel numbers, I'm here to tell you, you're not crazy for seeing these numbers, but there is a way to navigate. There's a way to navigate these numbers and to understand them, and you'll start to realize the connections within tarot, and you'll start to realize all the connections these numbers have. And there will be so much that'll be so much more clear to you regarding your personal life, regarding things happening in your life. It is almost like you'll have a playbook. But it all starts with you. It starts by you being conscious and being present within yourself. And these numbers, when I first saw them, I had no idea. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to tell you. I had a blueprint of what each of these numbers meant. When I first started seeing these numbers, I had no freaking idea what any of them meant. I was just, nope, no clue. It wasn't until I started to really see the connections and doing more research upon divine numerology and esoteric numerology and how all the numbers work, and that there's master numbers, that you can add your birthday up into a number that is literally your path of destiny, and how much it will resonate. I'm serious, guys. These things, you'll start to put all the pieces together, and there's so much available to us that I feel like we don't realize. There's so much. And that's why I'm here to tell you this. Because you know what? Other people need to know. Other people need to raise their vibration. And if you are watching this and you know a bit about the angel numbers, share with your friends. Talk to your friends. Tell them about the angel numbers. Because there's something that is trying to guide you. That is for your greater good and your higher self. and some of us choose to just not pay attention. But for the ones that do, you're being chosen, you're gifted. Listen, my beautiful angels, listen. My spiritual bandits all out there, listen. But anyway, guys, that is all I have for you. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If there's any angel numbers particular that you guys want to know about, or more about the numbers that I talked about today, please comment down below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And as always, I am the Red Gypsy, and thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.